and the enemy.
Dialed in at 12:30, he can go as fast as he wants, and he goes at 12:10. He's going to want to dial down. He's going to want to dial down. He ran at 12:10 on a 12:30, but he got the win by virtue of the red light. Street Eliminator round 2. Please come to lanes 1 and 2. Those racers who lose in the first round, please stand by. We'll be having a consolation race for you after the second round of all 3 categories is completed. $100 to the winner of the consolation race today, $50 to the runner-up. A pair of Sport Compact street-driven cars now. Talent against the Mitsubishi Sedan, 1263 to a 1280 dial-in. The Eagle goes 1289 at 103. King of the Hill racers, which are 1299 and faster, are going to get started right now. This is round 2 for King of the Hill. And the Mustang in the pit lane is dialed in at a 9.98. Over here in the pit lane is a 12.8, and the win goes to the Mustang with a 10.09.
Kyle Smith out of Chaska, the 93 Eclipse lining up on the wall side. Brian Nordstrom out of Bloomington in the 90 Plymouth Laser coming up to the line.
Get this racing seat now? Yeah.
And they're watching for the green light to come on in turn 1. Here we go. Two very similar cars here, the 93 Eclipse and the 90 Plymouth Laser. Watch your speed going into the turn. That banking can catch up on you. Checkered flag out, Brian Nordstrom. Brian Nordstrom out of Bloomington, the 90 Plymouth Laser now. Going up against Jake Richardson out of Rogers in that 2001 Grand Prix. And again, watching for that green light over in turn 1. Here we go. We got some close racing going on here. Look at this. Blows right by him, heading into 3, and now he's trying to get back down underneath. Come on. We got a race coming on in the front straight. Here we are at the line. Brian Nordstrom out of Bloomington. The Plymouth Laser just beating him out with a kick of power at the line. Laser. And see which one is quickest. Both of them Plymouth Lasers. How many of you think that red Laser of Nordstrom is going to be the quickest? Yeah. How about the black Laser of Countryman? How many of you think he's got it? Well, let's see here. Lined up at the start-finish line, waiting for the green light over in turn number 1 to come on to turn them loose. Here we go. Oh, a puff of smoke out of the back of Countryman's there when he gave it gas. Got a race down the back straight. Look at this. Heading into turn 3, nose to nose. Side by side, coming out of 4 as we come up to the line. Countryman in the the wall side now, Brian Nordstrom. Right next to him at the stripe. see if Nordstrom can catch him in the turn. He's going to try to duck it down underneath. Look at this, coming up to the line. Nordstrom this time by.
Yeah.
And we're going to line him up once again. So it's one race apiece for these two drivers. I'm going to ask you again, how many of you think that 90 Plymouth Laser, that's the red one of Brian Nordstrom's going to get the win?
Yeah.
How many of you think the black 92 Laser of Harlan Countryman is going to advance on to the end of the season championship? Well, let's see here. Side by side, this is to determine rather who the champion is that goes on to the championship round at the end of the season. Here's the green Countryman first off the line. Here comes Nordstrom though down under